Welcome back to Gran Turismo Sport SCG Casual Racing Series 3, Season 2. I am PlayerJReady, and I totally screwed up that intro. But welcome back. Today is the last week of Racing Series, which includes Magori, which we raced last night actually, which includes Magori, Monza, Midori, Kyoto Driving, which includes Miyabi, and also what was the other one? What was the other one? It was Monza, Midori. I'm actually completely forgetting one more track, but anyways, these are somewhat short tracks this week. So, as a quick finish, pretty much, same thing. We might actually be moving somebody up from this division to our division, which includes the man down there in the bottom left, as in Boom Prodigy. He might be another competitor coming up to the competitive season. And we also might be sending somebody down for casual racing. So, but anyways, going to be looking at the cars that are on the track right now, which includes TN and his Lamborghini, or Ferrari, one or the other. I can't tell. We also got Taylor in her Corvette, Soul in his, what is that? Yeah, it's a Porsche, and it's Porsche, my bad. Also, is this Moon? Oh, so Moon Prodigy and his Porsche also. And then we got Willis and his Aston Martin. I had to do it, I had to look at his car. In his Aston Martin car. And we also have TN rounding it off. Still waiting on Mars to get on the track, so. But yeah, this is the last week of Season 2 racing, and then next week we will have a special endurance race for GR2 seasons, which will include we got a problem. Which only pretty much will be held as a GR2 racing, which is 3 cars only so far. But anyways, like I said, today is the last week of racing, and it's already coming down to 8 minutes left for our 6:30 start time for Magori starting race. And there's a car going backwards on the track, I think. No. But anyways, we also, going back to the list here of what's going on for today's race. We got Magori. That's what we were missing is Brands Indy, which is the shortest track of Brands Hatch. We'll like I said, and it goes to Miyabi and Monza's with chicane. Expect a shit ton of crashes in the first turn. And basically all of these tracks. What is going on with this thing? So here we go. We're going to start off, and we're missing somebody. Mars is not in the lineup, so here we go. We're starting off the race at 3, 2, 1. TN starts off on the grid first. Soul's in second, Taylor's in third, Prodigy was in fourth, and now fifth is Willis. As they head in the first turn, we got a jumble of a race going on here. As Soul holds on to second place as he's getting battled off by Moon Prodigy. Willis is off the track, as here comes TN in the slight turn, as into a sharper turn. Battling it out behind him is Soul, Prodigy, Taylor, and Willis. Mars is not in the race. And there goes Taylor. She's wide off the track. She's in fifth. Here comes Soul. He's a little loose at coming out of that turn there. He might have actually cut a corner, but Prodigy behind him. Here comes Willis trying to battle out Prodigy as they all battle it out of the turn. Coming into the sharp 45-mile-per-hour turn, and it's TN in the wall along with Willis, as Prodigy will take first place. Soul, Taylor will take third, Soul will take second, hold on to second, and Prodigy will hold on to first as they complete the first lap in 10. Oh, that's a penalty for TN as he cut the corner. There goes Soul into the wall at the final turn as he's holding off Willis and Taylor for that third spot. Up ahead is Moon Prodigy as he still sits in first. Soul bounces off of TN as he goes off the track in the grass, as Willis is now on the tail of TN. Prodigy's running away with a good 3.5 second lead. What the fuck's going on with this thing? Soul's getting battled off as TN is about to lose third place as Willis is almost challenging him for that position. Here comes TN as Soul has slowed down dramatically. Soul has got a penalty for cutting a corner. Why is this working? Oh, sorry about that. The analog stick wants to be a dickhead. TN gets a penalty for cutting a corner as Soul is now being pushed behind. Prodigy's basically running away with this race as nobody else is challenging out for first. As they come into the turn, everybody's in the grass as they head into the second sharp S turn. Soul sits in second as they battle it out. Here comes TN. He's almost touching the grass and almost losing it. Prodigy has a 8.5 second lead now. So. Here comes Soul. They battle it out in the turn. Whoa, so sideways! And he's gonna lose second place. Here they come in the turn. Oh, Soul gets pushed behind and he's in the wall. Willis might be getting a penalty for that. TN takes second as Willis takes third, as Taylor is challenging for third right now. Taylor's in the grass, and here comes Soul on the inside. Here comes Willis, challenging TN for second place. Oh, Willis, TN touch at the turn. Soul cannot hold on to that car out of that turns, out of those small, slightly but dangerous turns. Here we go. Will Willis and TN touch? No! But Willis gets past for second place as Moon Prodigy and him are pitting now, as half the field besides Willis is now pitting. Prodigy's filling up and he's about to leave the pits just right about now. As everybody else has made it to their pit stalls, Fish Amp getting their tire changed and now refueling as Prodigy is leaving the pits. TN's right behind, along with Soul and Taylor. Prodigy's in second as Willis has a good 14, almost 15 second lead on second place. Willis needs to make some time up as he came around that turn a little sloppy. He doesn't have enough fuel. He's underneath a quarter tank. Prodigy's coming up quick. TN's right on his tail too, coming out of this turn. Soul right there with him, and so is Taylor right behind Soul. Expect Willis to pit this time around because of him not pitting last lap. As he enters the pit, there's a 14-second lead between him and Prodigy as he's entering the pits right about now. Taking tire change, he's about to refuel. He's going to take a little less fuel that he needs to, as Prodigy will pass him for first place with a 3-second lead behind the other cars of TN. Willis is now leaving the pits as he's on a rush behind TN and Soul. Oh, here we go. Oh, everybody's hitting the wall. Soul's loose and he gets in the back of him. That car pulled pretty well as he came to a complete stop. The brakes must have locked up. TN has a 4-second gap between him and first place. Here comes Soul. Willis is also behind us. Taylor is off the track. Prodigy has a 5.5-second lead between him and second place as he's holding on. His car's really loose and I can't believe he held on to it for dear life. Oh, they battle it out as Willis and Soul Touch, but both Burton brothers are probably running on a good race here. As Willis has fresher tires and has more of a slightly lead than what Soul has. Here they come. Willis is sucked in the draft as he's holding on to third place and he gets past Soul. They ballot it out, coming out of the turn, and there goes TN off the track and Willis and Soul pass him. Taylor has a 5-second lead behind TN. Now 3 seconds. And quickly closing the gap. Oh, Willis and Soul Touch. They go off the track. Willis getting a little testy right here. Here comes Willis. He's always trying to make a move, but he gets a door shut on him by TN. 6-second lead between Soul and Prodigy. As Soul holds onto that car as the thing literally goes sideways out of the turn. Here comes Willis, and he's on the inside. Slows it down, he goes out. Soul loses control out of the turn, but will slowly go back to the pack as Taylor cannot pass him yet. Here comes Willis. Getting challenged by TN in the draft as they enter the first turn of this tight race. Whoa, here we go. Three wide into the turn, and we got Willis dropping back as Soul touches, and he's in the back of Willis. Taylor gets by TN. And there's a penalty on Soul for cutting the track as he lost control of his car. Willis on the tail of Soul. Soul's going to try to kill off the penalty so he can get back on the time. Which he does. As here comes TN and Taylor to try to pass Soul. As Soul's now in the last place. And Moon Prodigy's just running away with this with a 9-second lead. Here comes TN. Taylor's a little wide out of the turn and holds on to it. TN's on the left side. Passes, oh my goodness. Soul, Willis actually, whoa, there we go! Here comes Soul. Soul has a penalty, but he loses the penalty as he slowed down enough at exiting that turn. 3 wide as they come to the line for the final lap. Look out. There goes Soul, and TN gets in the back of Willis. They all get into each other. Oh, it's a 3 wide race coming into this turn here. As Soul, TN, and Taylor battle it out. Taylor cuts the track a little bit at the end of that turn. No penalty. They bump and bang out of that turn as Taylor and Willis go at it. Soul, TN are heading into this turn as a bunch of racing is still left as TN gets a little loose. Here comes Willis passing TN and Soul as Taylor is about to also pass Soul. Taylor on the inside of TN, but she slowly leaves and go. Soul is loose as a nail coming out of a board as they pry away. Here comes Soul coming into the final turn. Soul gets past Willis as they battle it out. TN bumping and banging out of the turn. Willis holds on to second place. Battle for third. Penalty for Soul. It will be either Taylor or TN, and Taylor will take third place. Wow. Holy shit. Fastest lap, Prodigy. Crazy. What a finish. So next race is up next is Indy's Brand Hatch Indy Circuit, the shorter track of the full circuit. what's up, Draven? So here we go. Starting off the second race is Brands Hatch Indy Circuit, which is a little bit of a cloudy day, as I would say. You'd see, and I can't even get this race, screen going. Here we go. So we got Soul in first, TN in second. Third is Taylor, Wilson in fourth, Moon Prodigy in fifth. Reversed order grid is by the way the people finished. So here we go, coming in the first turn of Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. As they bump and bang, Moon Prodigy sideways as Taylor's getting bumped and she's off the grass. Coming into the sharp hairpin turn. They're battling it out pretty well as Soul holds on to first place so far. Here comes Soul still holding on to it as TN and Taylor also. Taylor that's actually running in second. As Moon Prodigy runs in now second. Taylor's off the track a bit. Here's Moon Prodigy trying to challenge Soul here as he's gaining speed quickly. Coming in around the first lap is Soul completing the first of 15. And Soul's off the track now as he could not catch a grip on that turn. Now Prodigy will take first place. Battling out for second place is Taylor, TN, and Willis as Soul's now also behind him. Bumping and banging, Soul pushes Willis off the track a little bit and into the sand trap, but he gains control of his car. I think there was necessarily an apology on that part of the turn, so Moon Prodigy is getting hunted down by TN with at least a second and a half left as he's coming around to finish lap 2. And in the first turn, well, Moon Prodigy slows down dramatically as TN and everybody else behind him goes off the track. It's literally sideways. Soul's in the back of TN, and as TN takes second place, Willis and Soul are 4th and 5th. Prodigy, oh boy. They didn't expect him coming out of the turn like that. I think he might have lost it there. Here comes Prodigy, TN battling it out for first place as Taylor sits in third. In fourth place is Willis and Soul sits in fifth. TN a little wide, so is Moon Prodigy. They both cut the track, so there is going to be initial penalties on this. Moon Prodigy, no penalties, surprisingly, as he might have braked in enough just to keep himself out of the box of penalties there. Taylor battling out for third as Willis overtakes it a little bit, but is in the sand a little bit also. TN's off the track. Here they come. This track is mighty slippery right now. So here we go, coming out of that sharp hairpin turn as TN holds on to first place as Moon Prodigy is hunting him down for first place. And hunting down he is. Here he comes. He's about a half second behind him, and Prodigy goes a little wide out of that turn there. This is a tricky part of the track that everybody needs to watch. It's a short track, especially those last part of the turns there. TN comes around, finishes the lap as Prodigy's on the tail. Taylor has a penalty also. Here comes TN. Prodigy is hunting down, literally. Soul must have gotten to an accident. He must have hit the sand trap, so he's way behind, so he has time to catch up. Prodigy gets rear-ended by TN by an accident, as he's taking first place and entering his turn again. Here comes Willis as TN is getting hunted down once again, and this might be overtaken. Willis a little wide off the track as Taylor bumps, but still contains the car as Soul's now catched up. Here comes Prodigy coming around. He's a little wide, he's a little loose. Taylor's off the track, Soul is way off the track right now, but he gets back onto the course pretty well. They all come around the hairpin turn. A second and a half lead on Prodigy as he's ahead of TN. Oh, Prodigy's a little loose coming out of the turn. Here comes TN. Will he? No, he will not overtake him. They battle it out coming out of the turn there. TN's on the inside. He actually might be overtaking him. He's slowly losing speed though to him. And he has overtaken him. He slows down a lot. Oh, there goes Willis, and TN's off the track now. Willis passes Prodigy. Here comes Soul. He overpasses it. Soul loses it and hits the wall. Soul is not having the best car he has right now, so here comes Willis as he comes out of the turn with the first place he has had all day. Second place is Moon Prodigy, as third is TN. They battle it out halfway through the race as they come down to the halfway mark, and some might be pitting shortly. Soul must have lost control again because he's losing time and needs speed quickly as he's behind Taylor and TN. Coming out around the first turn, it's a clean race as they come into the hairpin. Willis racing it out with Moon Prodigy. Willis holding on to first place for dear life as Prodigy is battling it out. Here comes Prodigy as he cuts off the inside lane slightly as they battle it out, coming down the straightaway. It will be Willis losing spot as he crosses the line to start the next lap. Willis cuts the grass, and gets the penalty. Oh boy. Prodigy might be losing a bit here. He's actually a little wide coming out of the turns here. Yes, he is. There goes Willis also. He's in the sand trap as TN gets bumped behind by Soul and he catches the sand a little bit, but holds on. Soul gets a penalty. He kills it off. Taylor's in fifth now. Prodigy still hunted down by Willis because Willis must be a master at this track somehow, some way, and still holds on to second place as he's holding and chasing down with every grip of tire he has, as long as he doesn't get a penalty, as Moon Prodigy slows it down pretty well as he comes out of that turn. Moon Prodigy. As they battle out, TN's almost off the track. He is off the track now. Loses down to fourth place as Taylor's in fifth. Prodigy's in first. He's running out of gas. They need to pit, as everybody else probably needs to pit. No, Willis doesn't need to pit. Probably can finish out the last lap, unless he pits along with Prodigy. Soul pretty much well as a quarter tank. TN's underneath the quarter tank. And as Taylor, she might have to pit immediately. Here comes Prodigy. Will he pit? No. Wait, yes, he will. Willis will sit out. Soul will sit out. The British brothers will sit out of the pits. And as they come around, here comes TN. Prodigy's now entering the pits. TN's also in the pits also right now. They both get tire changes. TN's also refueling right away immediately. Taylor's also in the pits right now, getting tire changes. And here comes TN leaving the pits. Prodigy now leaving the pits also, now in fourth place, as the British brothers are holding on to first and second, as Soul's in second now behind about 5 seconds, as he might have lost control. Willis has under a quarter tank. His strategy needs to be perfect. Oh no, he will be pitting. Oh, he hits the wall too at the same time. Here comes Soul. Will he be pitting? Yes, he will be. That was not good for Willis as he hit the wall, and there is a penalty marker underneath it. TN takes first place as Moon Prodigy is going to overpass him. Oh, actually, no. Correction. Moon Prodigy's on the rear end. Willis gets bumped. He's going off the track. Souls in fourth place as the British brothers are now 3 and 4. Prodigy sits in second. Has a 2-second gap between him and first place, and then a minute or a second and a half between him and third. Here they come. Prodigy overtakes first place as TN is battling it out for second. He might be getting a penalty for cutting the track there as TN might. Yes, he might have. No, they do not give him a penalty as Willis is now being overtaken. Is now overtaking TN right there out of the turn. Oh my! Willis actually has lost it a little bit as TN holds off to second place. TN's off the track now. The British brothers are go 2 and 3. Will they catch Prodigy in the final lap of the race? Here he comes. Oh, he's a little too hot. Will he hold on? No. Yes, it actually does. Here it comes. Willis and Soul. Willis 2.5 seconds behind. Will Prodigy hold on for once again for another clean sweep? Prodigy holds on. Has a good enough speed. Well, no, he will hold on to it. The British brothers, 2 and 3. TN battling it out with Soul coming for third. Will it be Soul? Yes, the British brothers go 2 and 3. TN finishes in fourth, and Taylor, a few seconds behind, is in last. So here we go. We got Taylor in first, Tien in second, Soul in third, Willis in fourth, and Prodigy in fifth. Reverse grid order based on finishes. So here we go for 20 laps at Miyabi's Kyoto Drive. First turn, we got bumping and banging as Tien gets into Taylor. Here comes Prodigy around. This is going to be a good race. Oh, Prodigy gets into Tien, or Tien gets into Prodigy as they enter the turn. Here comes Soul as he finishes the first lap out of when he finished and started in fourth. They bump and bang behind each other as Prodigy and Wills get into it. They are racing rough. Soul racing well, here we go. Tien's on the inside. Oh, he's bumping and banging. There he goes. There goes the car. Prodigy's now underneath Soul as they draft out of the turn. Here he comes. Soul has a great car. Will he hold off Prodigy even though it's only 3 laps in the race? Anything can happen. Taylor is waiting behind the back as she catches the group quickly. Bumping and banging, T gets loose as Willis overtakes for third. Soul and Moon Prodigy will battle it out for first place as Prodigy gets a good draft off. Soul's a little wide out of the turn, he almost takes his British brother out. Entering the chicane part of the turns. Oh, Prodigy's off the track and he's into the wall. He's actually having a little bit of internet connection issues right there, you can see. But Soul goes a little wide as he bumps. They touch in the turn. Oh, Willis actually has lost it a little back there as Tien and Willis are going at it. Oh, Soul's loose! Loses the car as Tien will take second place. Well, Soul takes it back actually, as Tien literally goes sideways, but whoa, Willis can hold on! Here comes Prodigy. He has a good 3-second and almost 3.5-second lead behind Soul, or ahead of Soul. Soul's literally sideways coming out of that turn. Whoa, Willis slows down enough as he could, as Tien goes under and over. Here we go as they come down the straightaway into the first turn as Prodigy still holds on to the lead and Soul sits in second. Whoa, Tien gets a little loose as he touched the grass on the inside turn there. Prodigy's just running away with a 4.5-second lead as he enters in the few final turns of the lap. Soul, a little wide coming out of the turn as Tien on Willis also sit behind. Prodigy coming out of the first turn here as he's on lap 8 of 20. loose coming out of that last part of the turn as Willis is trying to overtake him. Whoa, TN slowed down suddenly, and oh man, he almost lost it there. Soul sits in second as Will sits in third. Taylor sits in fourth, and TN also is actually bowing it out for fourth, but he will take fourth. Cuts the grass a little bit and goes up the track. Whoa, Taylor loses it and holds on to it. TN creeping up on Soul. Here he comes. Almost touches bumpers. He's gone high out of the turn. Soul is losing time. He has 9 seconds behind now the first place leader. I don't know if it's for points or pride, but Soul is holding on to second place, and he's going off to the track a little bit. All three of them pass as TN is now in second place, as Will sits in third, and Soul sits in fourth. Taylor sits in fifth. Prodigy sits on a 10-second gap. This is like a cake race for him. Oh, here we go. Moon Prodigy's in the pits as he is almost out of fuel with at least a quarter tank of gas left. Here comes TN as he enters the pits also. So does the rest of the crew besides Willis. Willis will sit out as everybody else pitted. He's still above a quarter tank, surprisingly. Prodigy's going to be leaving the pits shortly, as here he goes as he's out of the pits. TN also leaving the pits right about now. Soul actually gets out before him. Taylor is also, actually TN drops all the way down to fifth with how much fuel it took him to get in. Willis needs to get into the pits immediately or he's not going to make it. His tires are so worn out. His left front tires are almost disintegrated to half. Here comes Prodigy. He's coming out of these S turns as a bat out of hell. He's quickly gaining speed as Willis is losing time. Soul sits in third as he has a good amount of gap, as Taylor sits in fourth and TN sits in fifth. Whoa, they touch. Willis enters the pits as he's getting a tire change and he's getting a quick refill as he has reached underneath the quarter tank, but he's not even empty, which is surprising. So here he comes. He's about a half tank of fuel. Soul sits in second as Willis, his British brother, sits in third. TN, the Canadian, and Taylor, the American, sit 4 and 5. So Willis passing his British brother for second place as TN is now caught up to the pack as Taylor is now on the tail of them, gaining a lot of speed. Prodigy has a 5-second gap, actually almost 6 seconds now, as they slowly down, as they should really just coast in the turn. Oh, Soul's in the wall! TN now sits in third as Taylor sits in fourth, and Soul sits in dead last of fifth. Here comes Taylor. Soul actually regains his control of his car, and he gains a lot of speed coming back. Oh, TN, will he touch the grass? No. Coming down to 3 laps left as Prodigy coming out of the turns here pretty well. Prodigy down to 2 laps to go. He has a 5-second lead among Willis and the rest of the pack. Here comes TN. TN's a little wide coming out of that turn there as he holds on to it though. Once again. Oh, there he goes. Will he touch? No, here's a problem. Willis a little too strong coming out of that turn and catches the grass and almost loses it. As now he has the battle of TN and Soul and Taylor for the second spot. Oh, he gets rear-ended by his British brother. He's off the track. Final lap, here we go. Will TN hold on to it as he comes out of the turn a little bit wide? Wheels are turning, wheels are screeching, literally sideways. Bumping and banging along in the back of the pack as Taylor goes a little bit wide off the track. Coming in the final part of the turn. Here comes TN. Soul's trying to get closer as he can, but will he hold on? Willis and his British brother are banging it out. Will they? Oh, they bumped, they touched, and Willis will take third. Taylor takes fourth, and Soul takes fifth. But there's a penalty, so Willis will take third. I'm not sure what he's running the Porsche on, but anyways, we're coming down to... No, they missed Miyabi. No, they did Miyabi, okay. Wait. Yeah, this is the final race then, okay. My bad. Oops. So here we go. We're starting off the final race of today's series, and we will be holding. Also, to give you guys a heads up, we'll be holding a GR2 racing endurance race next week, and that'll be determined on whatever track we race on. Right now, we got Soul in first, Taylor in second, third as well as fourth is TN, and Moon Prodigy in fifth. Here comes TN. Taking second place immediately as Soul, and Taylor's off the track, and oh my. Oh, here we go. Moon Prodigy gets a penalty for cutting the corner out of that little chicane there also. TN holds on to first place. Soul sitting on behind him. TN actually might be getting a penalty here for cutting the track, but Soul sits in the first place now. Taylor's off the track and is nowhere near the pack. She's way behind. Soul is off the track, is now cutting it too. He's going to get a major penalty for that. TN in first place now. Soul is probably going to drop all the way back to second place or third place, depending on how much this penalty is going to cost. And everybody, actually, the top three cars have penalties besides Moon Prodigy, who sits in fourth. Oh, there goes Willis. He's off the track. Soul sits in first as TN sits in second. Third is Prodigy, and Will sits in fourth as he has time to catch up. Taylor also has time to catch up the pack as she's heading into the final turn of the race. She's actually in auto drive right now, actually, matter of fact. Oh, TN's going to get another penalty as he cut the track. He's going a little too fast, so they brought him back. Soul now in first place, Prodigy in second. Those two are battling it out pretty well this week. Prodigy sits in first now. Coming out of this turn as they bump and bang. Oh, he's glitching through the car all of a sudden now. Oh, Soul's a little cutting the track a little bit, and oh, he deploys the barriers, let's put it that way. But no penalty. Prodigy sits in third as TN sits in second as now they touch! Trying to get back on the track with Solar, and there goes Willis pushing TN off the track, and Moon Prodigy now is in first place as they got a massive collision behind them. Willis and TN is also in a big wreck pretty much right now, so. Moon Prodigy has a 3-second lead. He's quickly gaining a lot of speed pretty much all of a sudden as the British brothers sit 2 and 3 coming into the final turn. Oh, and Soul's a little too fast coming out of the turn. I don't know what happened there. Car a little too wide. I mean, he was going pretty slow too. Willis now sitting second, and he must have gotten bumped somehow, some way. TN coming out of the final turn also as he's getting a lot of speed, doing about 150, coming up to 170 to the finish line. Taylor herself is also gaining a lot of speed, doing about the same amount of speed also. Here comes Prodigy. Taylor has now holds the fastest lap of the race. Prodigy has a good, almost 7 seconds lead now. Oh my goodness. Must have been an accident at the chicane again because Soul's now dropped back to fourth. Will sits in second as they all come down to the chicane once again. Who's going to make it through? TN is going to try to overtake for second place, but does he have enough? Yes, he does. Soul has a penalty now as he cut the track coming out of that chicane once again. Whoa! Soul hits the wall. Willis lost it now for coming out of that turn there. It was a pretty bad bump, let's put it that way. Back with Taylor. TN has a penalty now, but he has killed it off as Soul's on his tail end of the car. Whoa, they touch. Soul's getting bumped. Prodigy just exited the pit. Or actually, he actually might have lost control of his car there, as the pack is now catching him. Uh-oh, we got a problem with Prodigy. Prodigy is now dropped back to the pack. Something must have happened. Whoa, here we go, as Prodigy, TN now. Prodigy's in second, Wilson's in third, Soul's in fourth, with Taylor with a penalty also. TN's battling with Prodigy as he tries to pass him. For a second, he's bumping him off the track a little bit there. And Prodigy, no, that's Soul who has the penalty. That's my bad. Whoa, here we go. They're off the track. Here comes Soul. He overtakes for first place. Taylor's this in third. She might be getting a penalty as she lost it out of the tournament. Going an in-car view here. Whoa, there we go. A little bit of bumping and banging going on. Wills will allow Taylor to take her position back for the respectful reason why of getting rammed off the road. Let's put it that way. TN holds on first place as Prodigy sits in second. Taylor sits in third, Willis sits in fourth as Soul is in the pits. He's more likely to be coming out of the pits shortly. Might be a good planning by Soul to take an early pit, but it might cost him later. TN has trouble as Prodigy's on his tail and his Taylor is also on Prodigy's rear end. Good recovery by by Willis. Here comes Prodigy. Oh, they touch. Prodigy's looking. He cannot find a gap to get inside. Oh, they touch coming in the turn there. A little bit of bumping and banging. Taylor gives a push to TN as Willis is on the right side. He's in first. Prodigy must have a penalty because here comes TN, and TN's going to get a shortcut penalty. Soul's also coming now into the last part of the chicanes here. He might be getting a penalty for just a little bit of that. Prodigy holding on to second place as he's trying to overtake first as Willis is on the outside coming out of this final turn here, coming down the straightaway. They touch, they bump and bang, they don't even like each other. Here comes, actually Prodigy's going to be pitting, and he hit the wall. Might have been a good strategy to pit early for Soul, as everybody else is also pitted. Prodigy might be leaving the pit shortly. Correction, that might be TN. Taylor. And then Prodigy. 13-second, almost 14-second lead on the first place guy is Soul. Sits in second. He's gone off the track a bit there. Uh-oh, there he goes, he's in the pit. He's losing, he's sideways, he's in the wall. Soul, who pitted early, is losing time now because of the gap he has lost. He's actually got a penalty for it. Willis has some trouble behind him. He's probably going to have to pit this lap around, more likely to be. Soul has a little bit of trouble too, as those TN caught up to him. TN braked a little bit early. Soul's off the track now. Here comes Taylor and here comes Prodigy as they all pass him. Willis needs to pit immediately or he's not going to be finishing well, let's put it that way. Well, his pit strategy comes into play, let's see. TN's going out of the turn here. As he's entering the pits, he's getting a 4-tire change. He's going to get a quick refill, just enough to finish this race. As he's now leaving the pits. Coming down the chicane. Here he comes. He's out of the pits now. TN holds on to first place as everybody else is slowing down. Prodigy is now crawling underneath the skin of TN. Oh, it gives him a little nudge there and it loses it a bit. Yeah, a little bit of racing dirty there, you see. Oh, they all are racing dirty. Soul's literally pushing TN to go faster. Soul goes past for second place as he's already caught up to Prodigy. Soul is boxing, he has nowhere to go. Here's the onboard view of Prodigy's first place car. TN is quickly gaining speed as he's caught in that trap there. Here comes Soul, whoa! And they get him for a penalty, and Taylor goes wide too. So it's all up to TN now. Nobody else behind him. Whoa, here comes TN, he's quickly gaining, and he's on the inside, he pushes him. That was retaliation right there, my friend. Oh my. Soul gets a penalty as he's coming out of that chicane also. Oh dear Jesus, hold on tight. Here we go. That's a penalty. Soul's off the track now as Willis and TN has caught up. the track. Prodigy's all by himself, quickly gaining second. Soul sits in second, Tien sits in third. Fourth is Taylor, and fifth is Willis. And it looks like we got a penalty back there for Taylor. Coming down to 2 laps left. Let's see what we got here. We got Soul and Tien sitting in 1, 2, and 3. Tien comes around. He does not have enough. He's cutting the track. And he's getting a penalty for cutting the track as the car has been reset on him. He's trying to kill off that time. As you can see, his speed is decreasing. Now he kills it off as he's back on the track. Soul takes second. 6-second lead ahead of Prodigy for second place. Now Tien takes over. A lot of overtaking, let's put it that way. Oh, they're banging it out back there. Whoa, Tien! Oh my goodness. Oh, there goes Taylor. She's off. There goes Soul also. Now it's Willis and Tien. They gotta fix the game. Tien's off the track once again as Willis gets blocked almost. Tien's gonna get a penalty for that, pretty much. No! Tien doesn't have a whole lot of tire grip left, but can he hold on? He gets behind Willis for the last few seconds, few feet of the draft, or yards, whatever you want to call it. Here they come. Will still stays on the inside as Tien tries to overtake. He's a little loose coming out of the turn. Taylor comes around for third place, holds him off. Willis coming into the final turn as Prodigy more likely is going to finish this race in first place with another clean race sweep. Willis will take second. Who's going to take third? And it's going to be Tien, and Soul will finish in fifth. And that will do it for the Casual Racing Series Season 2. Thank you for enjoying this broadcast here of SCG Racing Casual Racing Series. I am PlayerJReady, and I appreciate you guys watching these videos and broadcasts I have done for these racing series. and before we actually even split them up too also. It was actually pretty fun. And next week, like I said earlier in the broadcast, next week we will be holding an endurance race in GR2 series. The track may be depending on whatever we are racing on. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my broadcast here, and I appreciate, thanks Jock, appreciate you guys sticking around for the whole entire series, and I'll catch you guys next week when I'm racing in the endurance event. So have a good one, guys. See you later.